Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this coming week's reading. For this week I am divining through these dried flowers here. I have dried petals and leaves, and then I'll be drawing out cards from the Gilded Tarot deck. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. A lovely Aquarians. Okay, Aquarius. There's a really lovely, nice kind of soft, gentle energy that is coming in around you that you are embracing. And it's very much like you're taking things in your stride. And you are not going to allow difficult other people, difficult or situations or whatnot, that to kind of bog you down, to have you feeling constrained in any way. That's what I'm getting there. You are, Aquarius, meant to be free and do things that you want to and plan to do. What I'm seeing here, there's a shuffle going on in your life, in your path, and things are definitely being placed in order, in the right order as they're meant to be. Try not to resist that. The resistance could come in a way that maybe you're not listening to your intuition, if you're overdoing something, things like that, where maybe I shouldn't, but I'm still going to do it. It's like it can produce lots of resistance in that way, or certain obstacles that may be in your way. But you have really great sharp focus. Once you focus on something, it's like boom, things are getting done. And there is something, what I do see, it's coming in the right way. It's really interesting. Something this time around, and because things have like shuffled or shuffling, being in order, that it's coming in the best way, the right time. There, okay, I get maybe this is specific, but there's something about you fulfilling a fantasy. And it's specifically a fantasy. It's probably because you always thought it would just be a fantasy. However, I mean, we're not talking like in La La Land or something like the fantasy that, can actually happen, materialize. But for you, it was like, oh, in my fantasy world, I would like to jump off a plane kind of thing. But you never thought you could or you would, hence why you put it in your fantasy world. That's sort of what I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. So, and you are in fact fulfilling a fantasy here that becomes a reality, which is really cool. That's really cool, and you're like, oh wow, if this can happen, my goodness, I can do so many other things. And you faced something, with courage. It shows how brave you are. I see strong loving energy. It does, for some it's a partner relationship, but for others also it is definitely, you're feeling a lot of love from others, connecting on a much deeper, more spiritual level, attracting people more of, your kind. Like when I say your kind, what you like spiritually kind. That's what I'm getting. Something that you feel like you vibe on similar levels and all of that. You are just feeding your soul in the right way. The more you feed your soul in the right way, and I think that's all. Everything here is leading up to that. As we were saying, things come in the right way because you feed your soul in the right way with what it is asking for, it needs, it wants. By listening to your intuition, by not creating resistance, things start to pop up. Opportunities are popping up for you. I get something very specific about being on the computer, doing something really cool, or doing some good work there on the computer, but maybe late nights, with screen time. You know, that's what I see here. But there's something that you're going to be very proud of, some sort of, project that you're going to be very proud of as well. I do see a specific message about pregnancy, so either that's something that you want. If you don't, be careful, or somebody around you. Okay. Let's see what the cards have for you. Okay, the High Priestess. Look at that. Look at that, listening to your intuition. Your Judgment card. My goodness. Come on, Christ, this is good. But very strong confirmations already. The Six of Swords, okay. The High Priestess, the Judgment card, and the Six of Swords. This is definitely a very strong, particular moment to really align yourself with your true being, spiritually, mentally, all of it. Really be in touch with your higher self. Something also that you can gain particular kind of knowledge or things that are coming through that you will, what I'm seeing, secure. The more knowledge you have, the more power you have. But also, listening to that side. Like, you're going to really know the way is what I see here. Really, like, you're going to know the way. You're going to know the way. You're taking charge and you're going to know the way. You're not going to be confused or be left in a state of like, oh, just always being unsure. Not at all. Something is coming through, something that you're going to need to take very strong action, which you will, and you're prepared for. Something is going to be cleared. It's coming, as we were talking about, things are being in order. So you can be set free. You can go forward into something a lot calmer, something that I do get you're going to be more sure of. Whatever is coming forward, it's like there's going to be a change now, that you're going to make sure it's a solution, a big solution coming through that will allow you to go forth, possibly travel or do something that I do see you have great determination to do. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, lovely. I love this. Yes, you see, you're on a plane, let's say now, here with the Six of Pentacles, where, yes, Aquarius, you have been draining your resources, your energy in different ways before. By the way, this is I'm talking about the past, recent past. But now, I see lots of clarity coming through. There is something that you've definitely made a change, and you are refusing, here with the Six of Swords that I get, you're refusing to have a reality that you feel that it doesn't align to your true self. You refuse that, and that's why you were taking strong action. The Six of Pentacles is giving you, what I'm seeing here, a lot of harmony together. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. What I see is that the universe is going to be very generous with you. Do pay attention, open your arms to keep receiving this, and there's going to be a nice strong balance, a good equal give and take. There is something that you are ready to receive, and receive abundance as well. And this is abundance that you have helped shape for yourself, and I see this energy spreading, an energy that you can share, abundance that you can share. A very important offer coming to you. It could be for somebody that's very generous, that is working with you on the same wavelength. But what I'm seeing is that, okay, happier times here are afoot. You are being put in a place going forward where you are going to fully appreciate, understand, and love, this era that you are stepping into. Relationship wise, by the way, I do get something, if there was some sort of discourse, is now being back on track, or something a lot better, healthier, like you deserve. Opening up, you open up, another significant other is what I'm seeing, ready to open up It's like, I like this. You're on the same wavelength, same, you know. Okay, the Three of Wands. Very nice. You know, you are now, as we see, you know, you're setting sail away, going forward. It is something that you mean. Whenever you take action or something that you say, you mean it. For some of you, you've been trying to like find yourself, but you know, you have like such inner strength that not, you know, maybe so many others don't, that they really appreciate, because they wish they could have your level of strength. You're getting to a place where you will have multiple options ahead of you, you know, but you're looking out, and it's like you're also wanting to be careful and strategic with how you go about things. But I do see, it's like what I'm seeing, you going forward is something serious, because I don't see you going back anymore. And so it's like you're taking a deep breath before you actually, you know, go forward, step onto this boat here. But you don't want to also take too long, is what I'm getting. But you've got it. You've got it in your hands, you know. You're in luck, because you will have multiple options in front of you. And I do see you're so more than capable of actually getting this. Love this for you, Aquarius. Thank you so very much for being here. I really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. Appreciate all of you so very much. Do take care, and until next time.